First and foremost, tell me what a day like today is like. You're surrounded by friends and family. I'm sure this has been a lifelong dream for you to hear your name called in the NFL draft, to get that phone call. What's a day like today like?
It's really hard to put into words. There's so many like emotions. You're seeing people get drafted in front of you. You have no idea where you're gonna go, but to be surrounded by my family, my friends and everyone, it's awesome to have that support. But it's definitely a stressful day, and then it quickly turns into the best day of your life. So I don't even know the words to describe this day.
So I guess kind of tell me how it went down. What the phone call was like with the Rams, and kind of what was your reaction when you found out it was going to be Los Angeles?
Yeah, so I got an LA number. The area code popped up LA, and I've had I was getting calls throughout the day from different coaches, saying they're going to pick me here, pick me there. So I get the LA call. I didn't know if it was going to be the Rams or the Chargers. I answered and it kind of cut out. The TV sound was on. People were talking, stuff like that, and then I heard, we're going to pick you with this pick, and I wasn't even really paying attention to the draft at this point. And then I saw, it was the Rams. It was cutting in and out. So I heard we're with the Los Angeles. I didn't know if it was Chargers or Rams, but it ended up being the Rams. And just a huge smile on my face. Dream come true, and it seems surreal. I had to wait for it to pop up on the TV, before it really, sunk in. But it was a great feeling. I've worked so hard for this, battled through so many. Different things, throughout my playing career the past couple of years, and to make it, into the NFL and for my lifelong dream to come true is truly awesome.
Well, were they a team that you had a lot of conversations with in the pre-draft process, or were you kind of surprised that it was LA?
I had one talk with them, one or two maybe from just a scout. LA wasn't really out on the road doing much stuff. They weren't at the Senior Bowl, so I didn't have much contact with them at all. So I was pretty surprised, to have the Rams call.
Now a member of LA, what excites you most about joining the Rams?
Man, they obviously have a great offense, great coach, great quarterback, a lot of weapons on the offense. I'm just excited to join the team. Obviously they're Super Bowl contenders, and, just can't wait to get out there, get started, and, see what my role is going to be.
You bring that up, catching passes now from Matthew Stafford. How does a guy like that, a quarterback like that, help kind of take your game to the next level?
Yeah, obviously he's had a great career so far, and I'm just excited to get out there and learn from him. He has so much experience. He's an elite quarterback, and to catch passes from a guy like that, and more importantly, learn and develop with a guy like that, a coach like McVay, and then the weapons they have on the outside. Just learn and compete, and just grow as a football player, and grow my role with the Rams.
How do you think that post-grad year at Notre Dame helped your draft stock in the end?
Yeah, it helped me a lot. I'm not going to undervalue my 4 years at Northwestern. I had great coaches there. Coach Springer's a Fort Wayne guy. I grew so much there, and then my 1 year at Notre Dame, I grew a lot as well. I had new coaching, different things here and there, and I feel like, having two different coaches, fine-tune me, learning so many different things from both those guys, different offensive coordinators, different head coaches. I think it was huge for my development. It was fun. I had to compete for a spot, and competing for nothing was promised to me in Notre Dame. So competing for a spot, I think, really helped me as a player. Just get better. I really had to, grind this offseason, to be a starter there, and just playing with the talent there. Busting my butt every single day to, at Notre Dame to do the things we did this year. I think I just grew so much as a player.
I'm not sure, how much you've been able to watch the Rams over the last few years, but obviously McVay is known as, one of the best offensive minds in the game. What do you feel like, how do you feel like he can utilize you in an offense, and what do you feel like your role can be on an NFL roster?
Yeah, I think I'm a very skilled player. I obviously have the size, the athleticism, the hands, all that stuff, but I'm just looking forward to, seeing how McVay is going to use me. Like you said, he's a great offensive mind. He's a great football coach. So I'm excited to get out there and just kind of see, what they have in vision for me and what they have up their sleeves. But, I'm excited.
You obviously have an uncle that's played in the NFL. You've got a family full of athletes. Just how much have you kind of leaned on him throughout this process? And I guess what's been his biggest advice to you as you transition out of the NFL?
Yeah, having an uncle that played in the NFL, for me, growing up, I always looked at it as, that's what I want to do. I I'd say a lot of my success is because of him. I grew up around, NFL facilities on the field after the games, and, I was able to be a kid from Fort Wayne with big dreams. I was going to Arrowhead Stadium. I was going to all these different NFL stadiums, and, it really inspired me. I always dreamed of playing in the NFL, but, I talked to him this week a lot. He was, a late draft pick too, so he said it was a hard day waiting. So he gave me some advice, and it just comes down to working hard. He's always said that, and he's a great mentor and person to have in my corner and giving me advice.
Last one for me. You mentioned kid from Fort Wayne. Obviously, over the last few years, been a string of really talented players come. Jalen, Jesse, Drew, D was yesterday, and now yourself. To kind of continue that tradition and be the next guy from Fort Wayne, to hear his name called and represent the 260 in the NFL, I guess, what's that mean to you?
It means a lot. Obviously Fort Wayne is a tight-knit community. I trained with a lot of those guys. I looked up to a lot of those guys. Just growing up and watching, Tyler Eifert, Jalen Smith get picked, and then training with Jesse Bates, Austin Mack, D. Eskridge. We all made each other better, and Drew Tranquil as well. So it just means a lot. And I've said it, this week, it's a testament to the city, the coaches, the high school coaches, the coaches, formerly at AWP and Traction. I give a lot of my credit, to Coach Zolman, Coach Skowronek at Homestead, and Dre Muhammad, who's been my mentor forever. I give a lot of my development, the credit to them. They've invested so much time into me, and it's just awesome.
Obviously, your closest friends and family are here. What does this day not only mean to you, but the family and everybody here involved?
Yeah, it means a lot. All these people here, they've been here for me through all the ups and downs. I've had a lot of downs the past couple of years with some injuries, but, they were always there. They always had my back. They've always been, at my game supporting me. I can't underestimate how much they've meant to me, as a person, but as an athlete as well. And to share this day with them, it's truly special. Today was a hard day, waiting, waiting for your name to be picked, but to have everybody here supporting me, talking to me, just kind of, lifting me up, it's been awesome. So, I love my family, the support, they've given me, my family and friends, it's awesome.